must be ready, standing in the wings somewhere. Do you hear that music?
Isn't that lovely? Where's his horse?
Show some respect for this great athlete.
Oh, there's a little runt.
Zap him. I like it when he zaps his opponent.
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
Wish he'd come over here and zap you a few times. Wake you up.
Does Jack Tunney, is he aware of this zapper?
Jack Tunney is Mr. Zapper, as far as I'm concerned. He's zapped more people than this Mountie could ever think of.
It'll take him an awful long time to get all that paraphernalia off.
But once he does, it's all business.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, the World Wrestling Federation magazine will be hitting newsstands everywhere this Tuesday. On the cover, no mistaking this person, the Undertaker. And inside, a most interesting article on the Mountie.
And my column is in there, Brainstorm.
Oh, sorry you mentioned
Oh,
that.
there's a picture on the back page of Andre the Giant doing something to me that I wish they hadn't put in that book. It's not funny.
Andre started making you take a bath, Brain, which you probably got a letter from the Board of Health saying it's time. Oh, there's one of his control maneuvers right there. Mountie claiming that he's the only justice here in the World Wrestling Federation. However, we are all familiar with one individual, especially you, Brain, known as the Big Boss Man.
You know, the Big Boss Man would do the same kind of maneuver after he hit you with the nightstick, handcuffed you, and had you half unconscious. This man does it right to your face.
Tremendous size difference in the Boss Man and the Mountie. Tremendous weight difference. Ought to be very interesting, right, Monsoon?
Absolutely.
But I believe the Mountie is more vicious.
Sure, because he's got that little runt out there, that little distractor.
I'm telling him you said that.
Yeah, you mark it down.
He'll zap you.
Yeah.
Notice how the Mountie grabs the hair. That's real fun. That's real fair, right, Brain? I bet you'd like that, huh?
Well, what is fair and what isn't fair? As long as you win, that's all that counts. I've seen you pull hair on occasion, Mr. Anvil.
Oh, back. Just rammed right into the apron. Dishing out all kinds of punishment here.
And he enjoys his work, believe
Against
me.
almost a defenseless Larry Ludden.
Do you hear him? I am the Mountie.
He's not sure. He's just reinforcing his own mind.
He wants everyone in the World Wrestling Federation to know he's here.
Look out. Oh. There it is. That patented maneuver. And it's all over just like that.
Oh, here comes my favorite part. Zap City. Handcuff him first now.
Well, it's kind of easy to manhandle a guy like Larry Ludden, but I don't think he'll be able to do that to the Big Boss Man, Anvil.
You'll have to chase him down first.
You get that Big Boss Man riled up from Georgia, and you got a tiger by the tail, baby. A big tiger.
Slaps on the handcuffs.
Now zap him.
Nowhere for the youngster to go.
Big hair grow on his back.
We should give him a card printed on it says, I'm the Mountie.
Watch this.
You need to inform you that you're under arrest. You have the right to remain silent.
Come on, zap him.
You have the right to an attorney. Anything you say will be held against you in my court of law. What's Jimmy Hart, an attorney or something?
What is it? Oh, come on.
Hey.
He zapped him right in the groin. Did you see that, Anvil?
I certainly did.
The Brain's getting a big charge out of this. We'll get that zapper over here. We'll see what kind of a charge you get out of it. Here's the guy that never got zapped, Sean Mooney.
We're back with more World Wrestling Federation action, and I don't think Sensational Sherri is going to be attempting to cajole Andre the Giant anymore. And I have to wonder now about whether or not the Ultimate Warrior is in any way intimidated by this man headed to the ring now, because so many in the World Wrestling Federation, both competitors as well as the general public, are definitely intimidated by this man.
I'll guarantee you one thing, the Ultimate Warrior has a lot of pride. I found that out. But when he hears this music, I bet he just chills just a teeny bit. I'll guarantee you that. Bottom line.
It really, I would think, has to shake you, as we've stated many times before. as far as your psychological makeup is concerned, you start questioning yourself, I think, after having been closed, or enclosed rather, inside the coffin, and all the hell, if you would, that the Warrior went through.
The passing out that the Warrior went through, those 10 seconds between consciousness and unconsciousness, what he was thinking then, he's got his chores cut out for him, the Ultimate Warrior.
Well, we had an occasion to speak with Paul Bearer and The Undertaker before the matchup this week. As far as their comments as it relates to the Ultimate Warrior, here's what they had to say.
The Ultimate Warrior. Remember when my Undertaker dropped you in the casket? Remember the sound of the lid slamming shut? Remember tearing out the lining on the inside, gasping for air that wasn't there?
Warrior, are you sure you want some more of me?
I'm not so sure he does. And you know what? I don't even know that the...
Oh, what a flying clothesline that was right there.
I don't know that the Ultimate Warrior will really know the answer to that question until he actually steps into the ring, will he?
If indeed the Ultimate Warrior makes a commitment to step in the ring, I mean,
I think he'll do that, Hot Rod.
Well, the way we've all been talking and doubting him, I, for one, want to say, hey, once the Ultimate Warrior gets in there and sees the guy is just flesh and blood and can't be hurt, he's going to come on like gangbusters.
Maybe. Right now, the Undertaker crashing down, and he's coming on like gangbusters. I wonder if anyone out here in Vegas would lay odds on that matchup between the Undertaker and the Warrior.
I'm kind of hoping for the Warrior, but I'm not going to lay odds on him, no, because I think that, there's the tombstone, I gather.
Yeah, well, you gather right. 3 count.
I'm going to tell you something. Too much psychological advantage for the Undertaker right there. Guaranteed personified. I think the Ultimate Warrior's backed himself into a corner where he's just going to be hurt.
Wait a minute. Take a look at this. Oh,
What do they do? What's that?
Oh, that's not what I think they're doing.
that's exactly what it is.
Is that a garbage bag?
That's a body bag.
Yeah, that's what they're doing right there.
Get out.
They're putting their opponent unconscious, and they're putting him in a body bag.
Look at that.
That's ridiculous.
Oh, man. These guys, I wash my hands right there. They're trying to get noticed, and they definitely have been noticed. They put him in there.
Come on. You defeat your opponent, put him in a body bag, and then beat him up some more? What kind of a man is this? Let's go back to the replay.
Okay, here we go right now. And this is what he does real well. Flying clothesline. This Undertaker can wrestle, and that's what makes him real dangerous right there. And there's a close-up of the tombstone. Guaranteed that the Undertaker is not only creative with the way he hurts people, but look what he does right here. This seals it up right here as far as I'm concerned.
Let's take you now to Sean Mooney. Well, I think there's no question that Sid Justice will be a force for everyone to contend with here at one time or another.
Ludden.
I am impressed with Sid Justice.
Larry Ludden awaiting the presence of the man heading to the squared circle as we speak.
You're going to make me sit through this again, huh?
Making his home where in Palm Beach, Florida. I think maybe he's going to be making a move to his summertime residence soon.
Yeah, Sing Sing.
Oh, I think it's up in Hyannisport, Massachusetts.
Why doesn't Erwin check out his return?
That would be very interesting.
Oh, he'd make great cellmates with
How
Jim
about
Baker.
her return?
Her return. Gee, someday somebody's going to have to teach you. You can't shave your legs with your nylons on, man.
Well, I don't know about that, but Mr. DiBiase with a relationship with Sensational Sherri, and of course you had a relationship with her, Macho Man. I mean, it was perhaps a professional relationship, but a relationship nonetheless.
Absolutely a professional relationship, and
really?
by the way, she never ripped my pants off like that.
Well, speaking of relationships, how are you and Elizabeth getting along these days? I mean, ever since WrestleMania 7, there has been a tremendous buzz here in the that maybe, just maybe, the two of you are kind of almost thinking about tying the knot.
None of your business, Vince McMahon. Can you understand that? What part of the word no don't you understand?
Come on, let us in a little bit. I mean, what's the story? I mean, I understand like some flowers. And
Get me
you were
to
telling
the
me earlier on.
church on time. I'm sorry.
What are you saying, Roddy Piper?
Oh, just talking about church.
Really? I mean, it just seems to me the rumors we've been hearing as of late that you and Elizabeth are kind of getting close to maybe, are you thinking about asking her to marry you?
Man, cough it up.
How do you stop a rumor from happening after it's already started? And who knows if it's true or not? I could
Well,
tell
that's what
you
we're
you
asking
do.
you, though.
Well, I'm telling you, it's none of your business right now. I think I told you that pretty super straight. I think I did, and then again, I think I should have even made it straighter.
We both know. I understand pre-marriage knows. You two do, Vincent.
Well, if in fact that's what it is.
Well,
right
you know,
now, the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, to the outside, and he is really, oh my, giving it to Larry Ludden.
It's hard to concentrate sitting next to you two guys talking about matches. You understand that?
I understand.
You my point right
Sherri
here?
might break your concentration. You know what kind of guy you are. DiBiase can break a guy's concentration because he is a consummate wrestler. He is very strong. He gives a shot like nobody else. He's seasoned. He's intelligent. No. He's seasoned.
And he's intelligent.
And he's intelligent.
Yep, he is that as well.
Well, more than you, Piper.
If you want to lie, then
Maybe.
you lie.
Ludden off to rope and power slam with DiBiase in control.
But he can't beat me.
Well, maybe.
Maybe not. You know you're the oldest yuppie in the world,
Thank
man.
you.
Well,
And right now, it looks like Ludden is going to go 9-9 as the $1 Million Dream is slapped on Larry Ludden trying to fight it. Oh, that was this. And look at this.
Holy cow.
She
Tonnage. Talk about. Is that earthquake? No, that's Sherri.
You know, you guys don't make a guy feel comfortable sitting here and talking about the matches right here.
Well,
Ted DiBiase won the match. Bottom line.
Okay, that's the bottom line. But what's the bottom line with you and Liz? Are you going to feel comfortable talking about... Oh, my. Look where she got that cash from.
Oof. Lots of places to keep cash there.
And we see a $100 bill headed over toward Larry Ludden, who is still out. And,
Disgusting.
ramming it down his throat. Nonetheless, look, and she takes it back.
Typical, huh?
Having a great time in Atlantic City at the big event. Too bad, Brain, that it wasn't held in Las Vegas. The Macho Man and Elizabeth could have went down to the chapel and got hitched.
That's not right.
It's not, what do you mean it's not right?
No, you want to have guests for something like that to give you gifts.
Oh, please. There's a few gifts for you right there.
You know, I saw...
It's your birthday. You can have all three of them.
You know, I saw these three gentlemen a little while ago. They were up in the desert, taking a little stroll down memory lane.
Oh, please.
You know, Monsoon, speaking about the desert, I didn't see the journalist over here to my right offering any of his analytic viewpoints over in Saudi Arabia or Iraq.
No, he didn't even want to leave the state, let alone the country.
I had a golf tournament that week.
Yeah.
I couldn't make that war.
A man possessed Sergeant Slaughter. This time, well, what would you say, Brain? It's been how long? 3 or 4 months?
24th of March.
Since he's been relieved of the gold?
But you know what? His determination. And the man never gives up. He's not a quitter. He's going to get it back.
Highly unlikely with those two beauties he's got with him.
Well, they're very, very dangerous men. Very dangerous.
Hitting newsstands this Tuesday everywhere. World Wrestling Federation's new and exclusive Posters 1. 8 tremendous posters of some of the superstars here in the World Wrestling Federation. What a great job they did on this, Anvil.
Oh, they're absolutely beautiful. The colors, everything.
Why don't they call them Posters 8?
Because it's called Posters 1. This is the first edition. There's 8 posters in every edition.
Not just one poster.
No,
you get 8.
Absolutely.
Okay, I'll take 2.
Too hard for you to understand that, Mr. Journalist?
I'll take 2 then.
Oh, yeah.
Gotcha.
As long as they're free, right?
Just quizzing you. Just see if you were on the ball.
I don't like Larry London's chances too much in this, Anvil.
No, he's off to a bad start.
I don't like Larry London. Chances or no chances.
Sergeant Slaughter, relentless.
Well, not too many people can come up to you and say, Anvil, I was holder of the World Wrestling Federation Championship. That's true. Not too many. And he's one of them. It doesn't happen by accident.
You know, he's done something probably no other champion's ever done. He's defended that title when he had it. He went to the arenas. He traveled the world, and no one liked him. Everyone hates the man. Some champions, somebody liked at some time. He went through it all by himself with just him and the general.
What does that tell you? Doesn't that tell you something?
It takes a lot of man to do that.
Yeah. It takes a trainer to do that. Could have had a 3 count, chose not to. Yank of the hair pulled him up at 2. Mustafa, just another pretty face. Here it comes. He's setting him up right now. Oh, go to work and soften up that kidney area.
Going up to the 3rd floor. As big as he is, that's like coming off the 8th floor.
Oh!
Good night, Larry Ludden.
Would you like to donate a kidney?
All over but the shouting, folks.
There's the camel clutch.
Tremendous pain involved here. The youngster not wasting any time giving up. Now let's see if the referee can get him off. Well, I think we've seen enough of this trio.
Oh, Mustafa's going to have a ride.
Come on.
Mustafa's going to take his turn.
This is disgusting.
No, it's a new set of rules, Monsoon.
The match is over, Brain.
Then so what? What can happen? Match is over.
What could happen? These guys could each be hit with 5,000 clam fine. How would
A
you like that?
$5,000 fine means to people from Iraq.
To Mustafa, it would be devastating. Huh. Everybody talking about Sid Justice sensation here in the WWF. $1 Million Man and his lady as well.
There's a little something to munch on. Some superstars, ice cream bars. We're back for more World Wrestling Federation action. You can bet that little youngster is very much looking forward to Sid Justice stepping to the squared circle, and I think everyone is looking forward to that, but no one really knows what's going to happen when he does step foot in the World Wrestling Federation ring.
Slick's been cutting his hair again, the Warlord.
Really?
Missed a
You
little
talk
top
about
back there,
monsters, and we're certainly looking at one here in the Warlord. He is huge.
I got nothing to say about nothing right now. I'm just talking about the Warlord and Slick at this particular time.
Okay, just chill out, okay?
I'm chilling out.
Let's check it out. Look at the power in the Warlord. Look at that. He has one move that nobody else does, and he is so strong, he can hang onto the neck by one hand and just bash away with his forearm. Uses his weight to the best of anybody's ability. Really knows how to use his leverage.
Well, then why don't you ask him to marry you, Piper?
All right, now wait a minute. You're going to start again, and that's not smart.
All right, so let's drop it.
All right,
Okay.
all right, it's dropped.
Completely drop it.
Vince McMahon, that wasn't you, but that was Piper. It was
That
one
was
of
it.
you.
I was clearing my throat.
Oh, man,
Okay, Warlord. Look at there again, holding the hammers with that right hand.
And Slick always with the mouth running. You know what?
What?
If we needed some witnesses, never mind. Well,
Okay, but if we needed some witnesses,
but who would do the ceremony if... Never mind.
Never mind. Yeah, I don't know.
Paul Bear's going to do the ceremony in a minute here for two people.
It's a different kind of
Whoa,
ceremony
whoa, whoa,
we're talking about.
I'm trying
All
to
I
be
can say-
level-headed.
All I can say is that the pressure is on. The Warlord, that is.
Warlord, yes.
And,
Pressure
Slick.
is on, is right.
Your bells are ringing. Almost.
No, the bells are ringing in the head for Larry Ludden, that's for sure. And Warlord is doing the ding-a-linging.
I'm glad you guys are having a great time here
And
today.
Slick is the
But,
choir
you know,
out there.
as good a time as we're having this week, this pales in comparison to the time we're going to have next week. Folks, I can't wait because, well, I mean, the answer is either going to be yes or the answer is going to be no.
And I'm going to be here. I love it. I have a great time every week here.
Yeah, me
I
too.
do.
And you know who else is going to have a good time? Is Mean Gene Okerlund and the First Lady of the she's going to have a good time, too, I'm sure.
You know, I never liked Mean Gene just as much as I never liked you guys.
Well, be nice. Now, Larry Ludden is not being too nice right now.
Warlord taking advantage of his strength here.
And the Warlord off and ramming with the forearm down into the throat area, and the Warlord is just toying around with Larry Ludden.
I bet you Larry Ludden heard bells that time, huh?
I mean, listen.
Wedding bells.
I don't know. He's hearing bells.
Yes. Oh!
Well, not too many people can do that. I mean, you have to weigh what the Warlord weighs, and you have to have the strength of the Warlord and have the courage of your convictions and be able to speak up and ask for what you want. You know, I mean,
get it.
Yes.
And take it.
Look, I want you guys to be quiet. So do I get it or not?
You got it.
All right.
Well, gentlemen, learning a little bit more about SummerSlam, learning that the $1 million belt's going to be up for grabs. The $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, squaring off against Virgil, and, of course, the Intercontinental title.
Yes, I've been learning less and less about more and more, Vince McMahon, thanks to you.
Well, I don't exactly know what that means, except that, of course, the match made in heaven, ladies and gentlemen. The Macho Man, Randy Savage, and the First Lady of the Miss Elizabeth. What a setting, Madison Square Garden, SummerSlam. Wow, let's not forget, of course, the match made in hell as well.
It's going to be a highlight, man. It's going to be a day to remember.
And this man will remember it, perhaps as Bret Hart said. He's going to remember it for losing the Intercontinental Championship, and Bret could very well remember SummerSlam for winning the title.
How can he lose when he's got a manager of that caliber?
That's a good question.
Yes.
What is the caliber of that man in there?
Zero. Type of a thing.
Okay, I don't know about that.
I beg to disagree with you. I beg very little. Mr. Perfect is a consummate wrestler. He has got it all. Coach, he knows what he's doing. He's always in the corner. They've got their playbook down. Bret Hart is one of the best, if not the best technicians in the... I don't think anybody can call the score on this one.
Naturally open it
Mr.
up, right?
Perfect, and will tell me, what are you going to be wearing? I mean, it's like your macho tux, or is it?
It's going to be something special, guaranteed. Yes.
There's something special. Drop kick by Mr. Perfect. Mr. Perfect with Ludden gets ahead of steam and raises the knee. Trouble in River City for Larry Ludden. When you get this man hot, you're going to have some problems. And I think the Hitman could very well have his problems attempting to wrest away the title from Mr. Perfect. However, we'll talk to the Hitman, Bret Hart, this Monday night on Prime Time and see what maybe his strategy is. Let us on the inside a little bit.
But, just point of interest, Vincent, you said when you get this man hot, referring to Mr. Perfect, and one of the things about him is Mr. Perfect very seldom, if ever, loses his temper, because how do you beat a great fighter? You make him lose his temper, because nobody fights good when they ain't thinking. Mr. Perfect is pretty good at not losing his temper.
Absolutely. He doesn't rattle, is what we say in the street right there. The Hitman versus Mr. Perfect, I'll guarantee you that is a championship match.
Woof. Big time.
I'll show you what wrestling's all about, boy. You're not man enough to make it in the World Wrestling Federation.
I like that when a seasoned wrestler helps a young upstart.
Give him
Come
a
up the ladder. Yeah, that's right.
Sort of a motivational chat, in other words.
I love it. I think
figured
that's,
you might.
that's
You
right.
got a slant on life, Macho. You got a slant on life.
Thank you.
I mean, I just can't imagine as we're sitting here, Hot Rod, and next to the Macho Man, and we heard Elizabeth talk about he's caring, he's tender, I heard that.
Let's not wear out the
He's
words
affectionate.
Right.
Boy, I'll tell you, I don't know, but I do know one thing. Mr. Perfect cinches up Larry Ludden, and it looks like Ludden's going to go for the ride. Yes. And there you have it, the Perfect Plex. It's over, fans.
Vince McMahon, I can see you in one of them perfect plexes right there.
Well, I hope not.
Maybe, maybe not.
Maybe, and maybe.
Trying to tell me something I don't know.
I didn't say that.
I wonder who's going to be officiating the Ludden.
I don't think anybody's going to be officially.
Of course, we're not, and who's going to be the best man?
best man. I think I would be the best man.
No, you're the groom.
Was that bad?
I don't think so.
It's negative. I think that's
You got
negative.
a little bit to learn, huh?
Well, not from you.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Currently in the ring.
There you go. Look, jam-packed here as always.
Here are Larry Ludden.
Bushwhackers
and his
now with a
partner,
berth on that
Bobby
big one.
Jones.
SummerSlam 1991 is going to be a hot one.
And
here comes their opponents.
Jimmy Hart, weighing in a combined weight of 800.
Natural disasters, Typhoon, and Earthquake will have to deal with the unorthodox style of the Bushwhackers and also worry about the big guy, Andre the Giant, who's going to be in the Bushwhackers' corner.
Well, I know Andre the Giant better than anyone. And there's not a more...
You ripped the guy off for how many years?
Don't want to discuss that. But there's not a more determined man walking the face of this earth. If he wants something, he's going to get it. He wants to get his hands on Earthquake, Jimmy Hart, and if Typhoon gets in the way, he doesn't care. Something bad's going to happen at SummerSlam.
And something good's going to happen.
What?
The Macho Man is going to take a wife.
How can you possibly say anybody getting married and signing your life away is a
Who's
good
going to
move?
give the bride away, Brain?
Well,
who's going to be the best man?
Well, it's
what kind of a ceremony is it?
I don't know.
Why don't you know? You're the journalist.
I don't do weddings.
But this is a happening.
Call Liz Smith. Get the society page or something. I don't know all these things.
Maybe if we wanted some decent information, Anvil, that's what we should do. Call somebody else, because he don't have the answers.
Well, all I know, if you get Andre the Giant upset, something bad is going to happen.
Talk about unorthodox tag teams. Here's one coming at ya.
Hey, got the Butch. We've got the biggest team ever. The Natural Disasters at SummerSlam. Oh, yeah, but no worries, mate, because we got the biggest man in the world. Standing there right in our corner. Andre the Giant. Yay!
Boy, they don't look worried, do they?
Not a bit.
Well, they definitely are unorthodox.
And you didn't see Andre there, did you? Something's up. Andre's laying in the weeds. He's planning something. I know how he thinks.
They better be tall weeds.
They better be big weeds. I'll tell you something. He's got a new knee.
Look out.
Whoa. And he's got a bad attitude, too, Weasel.
That's right. He's got a...
What? I'm going to mark that down. Oh, you said that, Frank.
What? That he has a bad attitude?
Yep.
He knows he has a bad attitude.
Drop kick having no effect whatsoever on Typhoon. A second one. Why did you attempt the second one after the first one was such a dismal failure, Anvil?
I don't know. Well, you're excited.
Sure.
Adrenaline's rushing. You're trying to get that guy off his feet, so you try something.
Avalanche did him in.
The big Typhoon, the big wave. Oh, here we go. Oh! I love to see him move. He's so agile. He's so graceful. Look at that. Oh.
Uh-oh. There's the uh-oh right there.
Time for the Richter scale to kick in.
Tag made at the same time. He hit the ropes. There's the Earthquake. And here comes the Typhoon.
Look at that teamwork.
Oh.
For the short time they've been together, that's great teamwork.
Look out, Butch and Luger.
I'm impressed. And look out, Andre.
Natural disasters. Let's go back and take a look at this awesome duo.
Now look at the teamwork here. Short time they've been together, they gel really, really well. Hits the rope for the Earthquake, drops it on him. He's previously tagged the Typhoon, who comes in for the big wave, finishes him off, the high five. There they are, the Natural Disasters.
Let's get some more valuable information. Let's go to the event center. Oh, you're so excited. Why don't you go down there and take a vested interest in your meal ticket?
Relax.
Oh, yeah,
Look at that. Look at that.
You're the one that's all bent out of shape. You must have got charcoal in your stocking, didn't you?
My Christmas is not going to happen until January 19th. That's when I get my present. When they strap the WWF Championship belt around the waist of that man, the real world champion.
I mean, that's when you get your walking papers.
Here is Larry Ludden.
A lot of heavy hitters involved in the Royal Rumble.
Super building, super building. Great building, Knickerbocker Arena. Now look at that. Go ahead, Jack Tunney.
That's what he's supposed to do.
Video distort the belt of the real world champion all you want. You won't be able to do it after January 19th, honey, because he's going to have it all.
Well, if in fact he does, Brain, and there won't be any video distortion. Got to video distort that other piece of garbage, too, in a red sweatsuit.
I'll mention that to him.
I hope so. What does it mean, executive consultant?
Well,
stooge, right?
Well, if you had a corporate mind, you'd know what we were talking about.
Stooge is the word that comes to mind. As we said earlier on, a lot of heavy hitters, the Hulkster, the Undertaker, Piper, Savage, IRS, Bulldog, Virgil, Texas Tornado, Warlord, Berserker, Snake, DiBiase, Duggan, all those guys, Nasty Boys, Matador, all signed up.
Barbarian.
All granted admission already.
Repo Man, Skinner, all of them.
What does that tell you, Brain?
It tells me that there's going to be 30 very, very hungry people there.
It tells me that Ric Flair is going to be one of the first ones eliminated.
Well, what if he's number 30?
If he's number 30, then he'll be one of the last ones.
He should be number 30.
Please.
First of all, whoever wins the Royal Rumble should meet Ric Flair. That's how I look at it.
What does that mean?
Well, that's how it should be. He's the real world champion.
He is not.
I beg your
pardon. That belt is not recognized here. Do you know where he got that belt? Who he beat for that belt?
Everybody.
What that belt is worth?
Everybody.
No, you can't answer the question, can you?
I'm not going to answer to you.
No.
You don't deserve an answer from me.
Thank you. This guy's yet to prove himself in my book, and in the book, obviously, of the president of the World Wrestling Federation, Jack Tunney.
Would you say Jim the Anvil Neidhart's a tough customer?
Absolutely.
Took him out. It's taken a lot of people out. I don't have enough time here. It's only an hour program to tell you about the credentials of the real world champion.
The great WWF holiday card tomorrow night in Worcester happens at the Worcester Central. Action gets underway at 7:30 p.m. And of course, the return bout has been signed. The self-proclaimed real world champion, Ric Flair, battles it out with Roddy Piper. You can expect the unexpected when these two collide anew tomorrow night as part of the WWF card at the Centrum in Worcester.
Earlier on, we had a chance to talk to another member of the Royal Rumble, $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase.
You know, Flair, you are a lot like me. You have class, you like money, and you like titles. But in the Royal Rumble, it's every man for himself. So you won't mind coming in second place to me because you're looking at the next World Wrestling Federation Heavyweight Champion.
The two laughing hyenas.
Well, you got to admire him.
Male and female hyenas.
Well, he respects Ric Flair, but he made it simple. He's going to go out there, and he's going to try his best to become the WWF champion, just like Flair. He doesn't care about anybody. That's the competitor.
You know, he may respect Ric Flair, Brain, but he hates him, too. Well, good. So do a lot of other guys here at the WWF.
We're not here to make friends. We're here to make money.
You haven't made any friends.
Don't care. I've made a lot of money.
You haven't made any money either.
This
guy's about to drop you like a hot potato.
You're trying to start rumors now.
Well, that's what I heard.
Look at this. Video distortion again. They should put that in front of Mike McGurk's face.
Figure 4 leg lock. Slapped on here. Come on, ref, ring the bell. Attaboy. Look at this. Why does he do that?
Well, he's just helping himself up.
Yeah.
He's a real world champion. He can do what he wants.
Ric
Woo! You ever have any toys when you were a kid?
Yeah, I had bank receipts.
Ric Flair chalking up another one in the win column here this week on Wrestling Challenge. And Jack Tunney living up to his word, video distorting that fictitious belt. perhaps January 19th, he could be in possession of one that we could all look at. Special report coming at you.
You bet.
World Wrestling Federation magazine available this Tuesday. Newsstands everywhere. Inside a special WWF interview with Jake the Snake Roberts.
But who's on the cover?
I know who's on the cover.
The real world
The
champion
contest
and soon to be
is scheduled for
WWF
one
champion,
fall.
Ric Flair.
Did he buy all the copies, or are any of them going to be
And hailing
available?
from Houston,
Hottest
Texas,
magazine
here
on the
is
newsstands.
Larry
How would you know? It doesn't come out till next Tuesday.
They're lining up already. The word's out.
And his opponent, weighing in at 249 pounds and hailing
Trust me,
from
trust me,
Jonesboro,
trust me.
Georgia.
How can you trust a snake?
Jake
The devil himself.
Snake Roberts.
You know what Jake the Snake Roberts is wishing, Brain? He's wishing that the Macho Man Randy Savage is eliminated in the Royal Rumble before he even has to come out.
Well, I don't blame him. I wouldn't want to fight Savage either. But then again, maybe you get another shot at Elizabeth.
Wait,
You never, I don't
stop.
know. I'm just thinking like he would maybe think.
Suppose you condone that.
Well, I mean, like I said, if she'd have been home folding clothes and making sure the put on the pot of coffee, Mom, and that was happening, she wouldn't have got one in the chops.
Jake the Snake will have his hands full at the Royal Rumble. A lot of guys shooting for him. He's made a lot of enemies here in the World Wrestling Federation. I know Sid Justice doesn't have any love for him, and neither does the gentleman we're about to hear from right now, Sergeant Slaughter. Take it away.
Listen up, Jake Roberts. I would never trust a snake like you. And remember, at Royal Rumble, it's every man for himself. You're one that's going out first, and then I'm going to win the World Wrestling Federation Championship for Old Glory and my country.
Another former World Wrestling Federation champion.
He knows what it's all about to have that piece of gold around his waist.
Now, what would happen if it winds up Savage and Big Sid Justice, the last two?
What would happen?
I mean, is he still going to stick up for Savage? Is he going to cherish the honor of Elizabeth? We're talking about Sid Justice. What's going to happen there?
He'll duke it out.
They're going to have to go.
There's nothing more important, no prize greater than the World Wrestling Federation title.
You don't think Elizabeth might get a divorce and dump him and go, you know, I'm just
serious.
speculating.
Gee, what a warped mind you have.
Oh, you have to look at all angles.
Slam by Jake Roberts as he's just having a good time here at the expense of this youngster.
You know, there's a lot of great athletes here in the World Wrestling Federation. People that you would say have character, like the Tornado and Duggan, that probably would like to get a piece of Jake just for Miss Elizabeth.
They probably will.
But if they're thinking that way, they're going to blow it. You've got to think about yourself. You've got to get that gold, make that money.
You know, Brain, as much as this guy is hated, referring to Jake the Snake, I think that Ric Flair is hated even more.
Well, I don't think it's as much hate as it is jealousy. I think they're jealous of him. You know, people have been jealous of me all my life. I always had the shiniest car in school. I always dated the prettiest cheerleaders. I always had somebody do my homework. Well, I dictated to him, but...
Almost did it. You always had somebody do your homework. I know
I dictated. I had a staff of secretaries.
Paid somebody to do it.
Oh, I had the money to do it.
There's DDT. That won't work at the Royal Rumble. But it certainly works here.
Oh, it will work. You can DDT a man, then pick his carcass up and throw him out. Whatever will work, you have to go with.
Not shy is right. We're on our way to the event center. Here we go.
Well, it's just about that time. The Mirror's in the ring, and I'm sure he's all fluffed up and ready to make his debut here on WWF Superstars. Many of you saw the Narcissus unveiled at the Royal Rumble. Once he takes this cape off, unquestionably you will see, as we all saw at the Royal Rumble, an unbelievable physique. If only he was not so impressed with himself. Although, King, you've always had that problem as well.
No, it's certainly not a problem. You see, this man loves to stand in front of the mirror for hours at a time and just gaze at himself. You see, Macho Man, if you did that, you wouldn't be a narcissist. You'd be a masochist. But this man here, he has a, look at that body.
Now, he's not a masochist. He's a machoist. There's a big difference, okay?
If he had to look at himself in a mirror, he'd be a masochist. Look at that. Look at that.
So everybody could understand.
Look at that.
He is really put together, no question of that.
Ike-a-pro.
Bobby the Brain Heenan really has unveiled a tremendous physique. If only Luger knew that he looked so good, huh?
Slacking
out there. Come on, let's get the wrestling going. Let's see what he can do in combat. I mean, this is not a physique contest, Macho Man.
Yeah, he could be number one, but I think that he's going to really be in a bad situation. King, if it was a physique contest, what number would you be?
Don't worry about that. Just gaze at that man right there. Just take a look at the, you talk about perfect. There's the perfect body.
Great symmetry, great definition, obvious, huge proportions in terms of muscle mass. And unfortunately, they're taking the mirror away from Mr. Luger. Well, just one last look, if you don't mind, please.
Exactly.
Okay, boys, you can take it out.
This would be a perfect time for a schoolboy trip and a 1, 2, 3 count on the narcissist.
He really is impressed with himself.
Absolutely incredible.
But not perfect.
This is what a wrestler is supposed to look like.
You hear that, Macho Man?
Well, yeah, but can he wrestle? I mean, let's see what he can do against the competitors here in the World Wrestling Federation. Well, see, there's an obvious display of power.
That's right.
Very impressive, but no follow-up.
Look at that upper body. Look at those legs. Look at those legs. Have you seen Mr. Perfect's legs? Huh? I've seen better legs on a kitchen table than he's got. There's a set of legs for you right there.
Well, maybe after the match you can get a date, King.
My goodness, knee lift. And Mr. Luger is unquestionably asserting himself, not only as far as his appearance is concerned, but obviously as to what he can do in the square circle. And suplex with ease. See the way he snapped his neck? Luger, double bicep again. Oh, little flexing in the pecs. 275 pounds. I would say his percentage of fat is certainly in the single digits. Somewhere down around 5 points, if that. Power slam. Oh, come on. I think we've seen enough of this, though. Still to come, an 8-foot giant Gonzalez against 3 competitors. We'll see. Oh, the juicy back. Holy Toledo!
Very vicious.
Good night, nurse.
He's not moving either. Not even moving.
Now, what were you guys saying?
Well,
I'd like to say that Mr. Perfect is probably watching him right now.
yep.
Narcissist Lex Luger!
Oh, yeah.
And another look at the double by.
That is truly perfection.
Onward.
Somewhere out there, probably still throwing and catching his own pass is Mr. Perfect. And somewhere out there, Mr. Perfect, no doubt, is looking forward, I believe, to getting into the ring with the narcissist Lex Luger. Back to the replay.
If Mr. Perfect watches this, look at that.
Oh, my goodness, he almost decapitated his opponent.
If Mr. Perfect watches that, he'll keep on running off that football field and right out of town. He won't ever look back.
You know, that might be the most vicious clothesline I've ever seen.
It was more of a sort of a forearm and almost took his head off. My goodness. And one more look at Luger looking at himself. Yeah, perfection, huh? Scheduled up next all the way from Kona, Hawaii, Crush!
Well, serious damage done to Brutus the Barber Beefcake at the hands of Money Incorporated. I understand, Brain, that he is going to make an appearance next week on Raw. We don't know in what capacity, but he'll be there.
Boy, with this much
sliced in your face and a broken nose. I bet you he looks like the Elephant Man.
Will you stop?
He wasn't too good looking to begin with. Maybe he's better looking now.
Two All-Americans here, the Steiner brothers. And no sign of that little rough Jimmy Hart.
I don't understand this.
Obviously, Brain, he has deserted Money Inc. And I don't blame him.
No. There's an answer to it.
What do you mean there's an answer?
There's an answer. I'm going to make judgment on a man without him being here. That's something I don't do.
Title match and the guy doesn't show up? Sounds pretty obvious to me, Brain.
Look at these Steiners.
Boy, they are in great condition. Obviously proponents of IcoPro, who Brain has. IcoPro has something for everybody, Brain. Even you.
Right, I take the brain method.
The brain method?
Yes.
I didn't hear about that one.
It's a secret formula. It makes you smarter. You won't get as smart as me, but it'll help you.
Oh, boy, please.
Why does he wear earmuffs?
They're ear protectors, Brain.
But who knows? They could be
Collegiate
metal.
headgear.
This isn't college.
They keep you from getting cauliflowered ears.
Oh, he's worried about damaging his face and looking odd, looking funny. He can hang around Bruce the Barber Beefcake. The way he looks with that ugly mush. They call
Control here.
You know, people call him the dog-faced gremlin, and he's proud of it. That's something I'd like to be known as, the dog-faced gremlin.
Well, you got a lot of other choice adjectives that are being used on you, Brain.
Cuddles, cutie.
Yeah. The ones I'm thinking about, I can't repeat.
Hey. Put things in people's mind.
Steiner's here in the WWF for one reason. They want to get their hands. Oh, wow.
They are tough. They are really one tough team. And they've been fighting together all their lives. No one in the neighborhood liked them, so they had to hang with each other.
Oh, look out. Elevator up.
Who's the victim now?
The biggest bulldog of them all. Oh. Good night.
Irene.
Look out, Money Inc. or whoever has the gold. The two All-Americans chalk up another one in the win column.
We're going to see the giant now? We're going to see the giant now?
Here we come.
Well, tell me, answer me.
Well, what a way to kick things off here this week. From the big island of Kona, Hawaii.
Making his way down the aisle.
Doesn't matter. They can't understand it. It's the same.
Hawaii. Weighing
Hawaii. How are you? Goodbye. It don't matter. He looks 100%, but mentally, is he?
I think he is.
Was he ever 100% mentally?
Oh, no question. Very well-read, very intelligent individual.
Oh, that's right, brother.
Got his sights set now on Caesar's Palace, Las Vegas, Nevada, WrestleMania 9.
He's also got his sights set on Doink.
Incidentally, Brain, all those folks you promised tickets to, forget about it.
You can't get me 20.
They're history.
I'll take 18.
I'm sorry. Pay-per-view is the only way to go now. You want to be part of WrestleMania 9? Pick up that telephone right now. Call your favorite cable company and say, I want to be part of WrestleMania 9. Sign me up. That's what you're going to have to do, Brain. You know how to use the telephone. Look at the agility of the big guy. Whoa!
Well, sometimes it appears to me Crush just gets out there and likes to just toy around with you, play with you. He's not going to be playing with Doink, though.
Wow, what a clothesline. Latest edition of the WWF magazine is already available on newsstands everywhere. On the cover, of course, the big guy Yokozuna headed for Las Vegas to meet Bret the Hitman Hart. But take a look, Brain. Page 38. Nothing to laugh about. All about Crush. And what he's going to do, Brain, to Mr. Doink.
Well, Doink may do another number on him. Doink may take off his right leg this time and waffle him with it.
Oh, too late.
Who knows what? Doink's got a bag full of tricks.
Hey, don't forget, Brain, we've got the Mega Maniacs coming up. A special interview with a big surprise.
What is this big surprise?
I don't know.
You know. I know you do.
I'm not telling.
You look like the cat that swallowed. No, you look like the ape that ate the banana.
you were half the broadcast journalist you said you were, you'd know too.
How do you know I don't know?
Because you don't.
No, it's Doink.
Oh, big bear hug.
I don't know if Crush knows how strong he is.
He doesn't. But Doink will.
You know, it's pretty hard to smash a pineapple with your hands. Huh, you know how hard a pineapple is?
Did you ever try an apple? Well, a pineapple is twice as hard and twice as big.
And he did it with ease. And they're different colors, too.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Obviously, you've never seen a yellow apple.
I've never seen a red pineapple.
Hard into the corner.
I don't want to discuss vegetables with you.
Well, you don't know the difference between fruits and vegetables, do you?
Yes, one has seeds.
One has seeds.
Excuse me.
Case closed.
Thank you, Green Grocer.
Wow! 360 backbreaker by the big guy. That's what you got to look forward to, Doink.
Well, Doink knows how to wrestle. You know, Doink has a lot to look forward to also. Taking Crush off his feet, embarrassing him. And Doink can do it. You know he can.
What do you think this guy's doing? Skydiving?
Oh, he's a big, tough guy. I'm not taking anything away from him. But Doink's got one up on him. He didn't put Doink in the hospital. Doink put him in the hospital.
Yeah, by some underhanded means.
Doesn't matter. He took that long ride. With the red lights and the sirens.
It does matter.
Not to me. Not to Doink.
Anytime you use a foreign object,
There he goes. There he goes.
especially a prosthesis like that, that's loaded down with 40 or 50 pounds of extra weight, what kind of damage can you do? Plenty. Crush is ready.
Are you ready, brother? Brother?
Winner by submission.
That's what's going to happen. Let's go back and take a look at the big guy in action.
He does have an awful lot of strength. I have to give him credit for that. I don't know if he can get Doink in this kind of a move, though. Whirly bird backbreaker. But look at this. He picks the man up by his head and just squeezes the vegetables on him.
When we come back, it'll be the Mega Maniacs, the Holster and Brudai.
We are back with more WWF action, and on his way to the ring right there, unquestionably, one of the all-time greats in the World Wrestling Federation.
Minnesota. Here is Bob Backlund.
Bobby Backlund pausing for a moment to say hello.
Weighing 225 pounds and hailing from Houston, Texas. Here is Larry Ludden.
Larry Ludden against Bob Backlund. Backlund, 43 years old. He will see his very first WrestleMania against Razor Ramon at Caesar's Palace in several weeks.
I talked to him about it earlier, and he says it's going to be the most exciting day of his life, and that's WrestleMania at Caesar's Palace.
Bob Backlund held the World Wrestling Federation title for almost 6 years. And at 43 years old, he's making a very successful comeback.
I think somewhere in a closet at his house he's got a picture of himself that's aging, because I got to admit, I'm going to throw out a little compliment here, a royal compliment. He certainly doesn't look 43, does he?
Indeed not.
No, he looks 63.
And you act like a 3-year-old.
He's not pushing 44, he's dragging it. Look at him. He can barely get around the ring.
Bob Backlund, a consummate athlete. Mr. Backlund meeting another extraordinary athlete. What a matchup against Razor Ramon, whom we spoke to earlier.
Yo, Backlund, college boy champ, WWF champ. Chico, that's the past. Now, take a look at your future. Caesar's Palace, WrestleMania 9, Razor Ramon.
Yes, that is the future. Bob Backlund, unquestionably meeting his toughest test to date in his comeback attempt against Razor Ramon. And look at this maneuver. Well, you don't see that one every day. Bob Backlund in complete control against Ludden. Will he have the same kind of control control against Razor Ramon.
No way. It's out with the old and in with the new. Razor Ramon's the new. Backlund, what does that make you?
Two completely different styles going against each other. Bob Backlund may paralyze Razor.
No way. No way.
Drop toe nicely executed in the arm bar. Bob Backlund, former NCAA title holder from North Dakota State. Matter of fact, Mr. Backlund had an occasion to premiere the brand new municipal facility in Fargo, North Dakota. Look at this. Monkey flip, Backlund in control.
Backlund's been wrestling so long, I don't think North Dakota was a state when he started.
Oh, my goodness.
It's a state of mind that you have.
What is that state of mind?
He did win, though.
You seem to be surprised.
I am.
Razor Ramon's going to be shocked at WrestleMania 9.
Go on back to the dressing room, rub yourself down with Absorbing Senior.
In a moment, we're going to take you to the Giant Gonzalez, who is still searching for the Undertaker. But right now, let's take you, King, to someone who may rub you the wrong way.
Thank you!
We are ready for action. There's a little rumbling going on here. Yeah, and here comes the reason why. What's that weight? 384?
384 pounds, King. What do you think?
I think that's probably just his left leg.
Getting a little closer look. One of the youngsters about ringside.
Look at this guy.
A big tidal wave. Typhoon. Larry Ludden to lock up with Typhoon. Typhoon himself certainly would like to enter the King of the Ring tournament.
No way.
What do you mean?
Well,
yeah, you might have to face him.
Where would you ever get a throne for him to sit on?
Oh, I'm sure that Jack Tunney could devise some sort of throne.
Oh, man, look at this guy. If he ever gets on an elevator, it better be going down.
It just might be going down.
Speaking of elevators, Macho Man, is it true you lost your job as an elevator operator because you couldn't remember the route?
Oh, he's a riot.
Yes, I am.
Oh, he's really a riot.
It's one of the reasons I'm the king, you know.
I see.
What's the other reason?
Yeah, that's a very good question.
Well, the other reason is simple, because I've proven it time in, time out. In the ring, there's only one king, and you two are fortunate right now to be sitting next to him.
Oh, we actually feel privileged, no question.
Honor.
I'll tell you this, I, for one, am very much looking forward to the matchup with Bam Bam Bigelow against Tatanka. Tatanka with every reason to feel violated as far as his ancestry and everything else is concerned. Absolutely violated.
His ancestors. He's got those early American ancestors. They were all buffaloes. You realize that?
Wise guy.
They were.
Yeah.
See what you're messing where you shouldn't be messing.
No
Bam
question
Bam
of that.
made a big mistake.
He will pay. Yep, I believe that. Move on.
Scalping Tatanka. That's a big mistake, huh? I remember when I was a little kid, I used to go to the movies, sit there and watch my heroes, the Cowboys, always got scalped by the Indians.
Yeah, but wait a minute now.
What?
I mean, you're talking about the stereotyping, talking about the Cowboys and Indians. Let's talk about reality. Let's talk about what a positive role model Tatanka is, not just to the Native Americans, but to the youth of the world. I mean, what better role model could you have than someone like Tatanka?
You got to be kidding me. Somebody who would come out there and come to the rescue of that sensational Sherri, you think that was setting a good role model for kids?
Yes, I do, as a matter of fact.
Why?
Why? Because the lady was in distress.
First of all, she's not a lady. She stuck her nose where it didn't belong. She put herself in a man's place. It was time for Bam Bam Bigelow to do his interview. He's a man. She walked out. She took the man's place, and she should have to suffer the consequences.
I see, yeah. Well, why don't you stick your nose where it should belong? Why don't you attempt to qualify for the King of the Ring tournament?
Why should I have to continually prove something that everybody already knows? I am the King of the Ring. There is only one king. It's me. And
the rope and a big tidal wave. Whoa, my! And if in fact you decide to attempt to enter, you could be facing Typhoon. Who knows? He could be King of the Ring. Who knows?
No way.